Do you see this name? LeoPalace. And you see it again here? LeoPalace. LeoPalace is a very large corporation that makes apartment buildings here in Japan and rental units. You can hear it again, LeoPalace 21. And these units are very unique. This is rather a standard-looking type of apartment in Japan. You can see they're very small. That's one unit. There's another unit. There's another unit. There's really, really tiny. This would be for one person to live in each of those units, single people, clearly, and they can have enjoyed the view of a giant lantern. This thing's immense. Check a look at this. Let's walk through this temple as we go. And anyway, this is LeoPalace, and the way it works is in Japan, it's really hard to get a place to live. You have to have lots of credentials. You have to come up with a lot of cash. You have to come up with the the first, last, all that kind of stuff. You have to have the what is called key money, which is basically a gift to the landlord, thanking them for the opportunity to have a chance to live in their place. It's kind of a type of extortion in a way. And LeoPalace is above that fray. Basically, you can get in with little or no documentation. You're just a young student, fresh out of the parents' home. You need a place to live while you're in college. You can stay there. You don't need any key money. And get this, your utilities are all included. So when you're living at LeoPalace, you pay one flat fee a month, like a rental fee to the LeoPalace Corporation, and there's no bills. They basically pay all the bills. It's a really cool deal. When we first came to Japan, back in 2003, we basically had no way to start up here, and we did the exact same thing. We found ourselves at LeoPalace, and we did a really easy way. We just paid a whole year's sum in advance, with one lump sum for an entire year. We didn't have to worry about rent, utilities, or anything. And the best thing about it was we didn't have to prove ourselves to be able to live here. We could just come and stay, and they accepted us, and these places are all over the place. So if you're a foreigner and you come to Japan and you want to have an apartment of your own, you can go the standard way of going through a realty organization, but it's going to be really tough. But if you can have a chance to find a LeoPalace, and they're all over the country, you see nationwide ads on TV. If you can find a LeoPalace, look for one. You'll need a Japanese person, unless you speak and read Japanese, you'll need a Japanese person to help you out. But you can get started with LeoPalace and get started with your life in Japan, and much easier and possibly more, possibly cheaper in the long run. Now, we left our LeoPalace to move on to a different place for various reasons, mainly to be closer to my wife's family. But there you go, LeoPalace 21, a great way to get started living in Japan. Bye.